Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Oaklawn Park here on Saturday. It is the 18th of March 2023. Gonna look at the stakes races on the program from Oaklawn, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Let's look at the stakes action. Races 8 and 9 from Oaklawn. I believe these races are part of the cross-country pick 5 also, which this week, sometimes I'll play it. I haven't looked at it for YouTube yet, but I'll play it. And this week they added a race from Aurelito in Tucson, which I find quite weird. I have to find the backstory of why they added that race. But let's look at the 8th race from Oaklawn, which is the Whitmore Stakes. It's a grade 3 event going for a $200,000 purse, races for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 10 horses going the distance of ground here of 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs here in the Whitmore. Top selection, I'm going to go with the 9-horse Cogburn. I'm going to go 9372 in the superfecta. 9372 super. Top selection, 9-horse Cogburn. 4-year-old called by Not This Time. Steve Asmussen trains. Ricardo Santana Jr. gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing, first start in nearly 8 months, came the 5th of February at Oaklawn. 6 furlongs, an allowance race, 105,000. And the horse won by a neck that day. He sat off and on the lead throughout. When he got to the front end, probably wasn't 100% cranked, but he got the job done. It was a good race. It came home with a 94 buyer, which was his second best. Refreshing here. Second off the bench, he should be a lot fresher. Training well at the fairgrounds. I'm going to give him another shot. Two back, he ran the Chick Lang at Pimlico, 6 furlongs, 21st of May. And he finished second by 3/4 length. He was with him early on, setting the pace. He kind of got overtaken late, but he didn't go down without a fight. I thought he showed potential in defeat there. And then 30th of April at Oaklawn, 6 furlongs in the Bachelor. He finished second by a neck that day. He set the pace. He got caught right at the wire. He earned a 95 buyer, which is career best. Not a bad race for them. And then prior to that, 25th of March at Oaklawn, 6 furlongs in the last race, 110,000. He won by 4. On the front end all throughout, he quickened up nicely and got the job done. He's definitely been on the improve with every single race. Coming here at 7-2. Watch out for him. I think his second likeliest winner here is the number 3 horse, Miles Ahead. This 6-year-old again by Competitive Edge. Paul McGee trains. Martin Garcia gets to mount. Most recently, the King Cotton here at Oaklawn on the slop. 6 furlongs, 28th of January. He finished third by 5 3/4 lengths that day, and he moved a little bit late. He needed something more. I don't know if he liked the slop, but he ran decently. I would like to see this horse just a little bit closer. If he can run closer, he could definitely win. He has some hidden form to win against these horses. Two back in the Rich Schaefer Memorial at the fairgrounds, or something Schaefer Memorial at the fairgrounds, 6 furlongs, 26th December. First off the bench, he finished 5th by 6 lengths that day, and he just never really got into it. He completely hit the wall. It wasn't his day off the bench. And then the Louisville Thoroughbred Society at Churchill, 6 furlongs, 17th of September. He won by a nose. He stalked that day after not the best beginnings, a little bit wide, but when he got to the front end, he quickened up nicely. A very good race there. And then the place in the Kelly's Landing before that in July at Churchill wasn't bad at all. He's making his second start locally. Like I said, he has the hidden form. He actually won last year's Gulfstream Park Sprint at Gulfstream over the 6 furlongs, winning by a neck, earning a 102 buyer. I thought that was a very good race. If he can run that race today, he can definitely win at 15-1. Let's use him to possibly blow up that cross-country pick 6 or pick 5. But to recount my selection for the 8th from Oaklawn now, it is the Whitmore. Let's take as a top selection 9-horse Cogburn. Give kudos to the 3-horse Miles Ahead, 9372 super, 9-3 in the multi-race. Let's get to the featured 9th race, local prep race for the Oaklawn Handicap. The 9th race, it's the Essex Handicap. It's a grade 3 event going for a $500,000 purse. Race for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 10 horses going 1,700 meters or a mile 16th on the main track. I'm going to take as a top selection the 7-horse Forza de Oro. I'm going to go 7-10-1-6 in the superfecta. 7-10-1-6 super. Top selection 7-horse Forza de Oro. 6-year-old horse by Spicetown. Brad Cox trains. Florent Giroux gets to mount. The horse's most recent outing came 21st January at the fairgrounds, mile 16th in the grade 3 Louisiana Stakes. And the horse finished third by a half a length that day. And he just set the pace that day. He got overtaken late. He just couldn't keep up, but he ran his heart out there. Coming here, slowing it down on the front end, or stalking should be a little bit better for this horse. I think he can run a better race and win. Two back ran the Tenacious at the fairgrounds, mile 16th on Boxing Day. He finished third by 3 3/4 lengths that day. He stalked. He had the lead for a little bit, and then he just kind of got overtaken. He never quickened up. He was a little flat that day. He definitely needed the race there. And then the Island at Monmouth, the mile 16th on 20th of August. He finished 6 by 15.5 lengths that day, and he just was with them early on, saying wicked fast fractions. And then he kind of hit the wall late. It wasn't his day to win off the bench. And then at Belmont in in October 2021 in the Woodward. He finished fifth by 6.5 lengths that day, very wide, never showed up there. I thought he had a decent third place finish in the Jockey Club of 2021, and then won at Saratoga on the Mud in July of 2020 very nicely by 3 lengths, earning a 101 buyer. He won actually there in the summer of 2021 at Saratoga with a 101 buyer, and won the Discovery as a 3-year-old at Aqueduct in the fall of 2020 very, very nicely. He has the hidden form here. I'm going to use him at 7-2. Don't throw out the 10-horse Last Samurai for Dean Wayne Lucas. Most recently in the Razorback, he won by 1/4 lengths and freaked that day, earning a 105 buyer. Even after not best beginnings, Torres rode a terrific race to get through late. A very good run. His Pegasus race, he finished fourth by 7 lengths. He definitely wasn't going to win, but he got around the race course well, and then ran a very good second in the Tinsel last year at Oaklawn right before Christmas. He has some hidden form here. He likes his track. He won the Oaklawn Handicap here last year by 4 lengths at 12-1. I'll give him a shot on the ticket to possibly upset 5-2. I know it's a short price, but an upset, but you know what I mean. But to recap my selection for the 9th from Oaklawn, it's the Essex Handicap. Let's take the 7-horse Forza de Oro. Give kudos to the 10-horse Last Samurai. 7-10, 1-6 Super. 7-10 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.